So things continue to get worse for Star Wars interest and viewership. I got a couple things I want to go over, particularly with some new Marvel Star Wars stuff where they're disrespecting the original characters. Because why not take more things away from what George created? Why not do that? I'm sure that that's going to go over so well. It's going to keep your fan base happy, going to keep them watching and interested in your properties, which Disney seems to think, hey, the more we trash the original characters, the more people are going to be interested in the show or something. We're going to bring in new fans. What's to get rid of those worthless old original trilogy characters, or to continue to take away from their legacy? But I wanted to start here. New rumor details that Disney Plus viewership has tanked since Disney fired Gina Carano. A lot of this comes from Overlord DVD. Good dude. He claimed in a recent video that WandaVision was at 7.45 million average views per episode. And after they fired Gina Carano, the show struggled to keep over 5 million and then to 2 million views. So here's what he says. He continues, the source claims that Gina Carano's firing did have a substantial impact. Before the firing, WandaVision was easily getting up to 5 million views on one night. After the firing, WandaVision episodes were struggling to get over 2 million, if his source is correct. So I actually have a little bit that could back this up that might make it true. Check this out. Oh, also, if you think about it, another thing that backs this up is Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now, I don't know what today's numbers are going to be, but I did a video talking about how the Snyder Cut beat out Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, according to an analyst group, got 1.7 million views, or 1.7 viewers. So they had 1.7 households watching it, whereas the Snyder Cut had 1.8 million households watching it, which is larger than 1.7. I'm just saying. A little bit that could back up what he's saying, though, is this. Star Wars official YouTube channel views continue to plummet. New videos massively downvoted by viewers. Now, that's the outrage. That's still going on. I showed you a video, or I did a video a couple days ago showing like their latest post on the High Republic was still getting massively downvoted. The channel has actually been dropping views the month that Gina Carano got fired. I went and looked at their social blade. To be fair, though, they've had low interest before on that channel. There was a flat line last year. I do want to point that out. But right now, that was during a dead period in Star Wars where there was nothing going on. You had no Mandalorian. You had no book series. You had no video games. It was a dry period. Right now is not a dry period in Star Wars. You actually have an ongoing book series right now. So interest should be higher, but no one gives a shit. No one cares. They've done this to themselves with all this going on. And it's not just with Gina Carano. You also have stuff like this, okay? Doubling down on the whole Pando Lando thing. And then you also have this. Star Wars confirms Han Solo was never a true smuggler. This is, of course, from the Marvel comics. So just taking more things away from George. Okay. This is stupid. But what goes on in the Marvel comics is canon. So whatever Marvel does, which, is an extremely woke little comic book maker, if you didn't know that, counts as canon. So now Han was never a true smuggler. Basically, he just liked the facade of a smuggler. He liked the attention and how cool it made him look. That was it. He was never a real smuggler. He never really cared about that. He was always a rebel and a revolutionary in his heart. He was always down with the cause. Not about the money. No, that's not what it was. So just taking more things away from what made these characters special, which shouldn't surprise anybody at this point because they've been doing it to all the original characters pretty much since Disney came in. They've been trashing them. So here it is again. Han Solo's now just a hippie. He's no longer a smuggler and a rogue and a scoundrel. So there you go. More spitting on George. And you got to think, right? I wonder, why is that interest in Star Wars going down? Right? Why is it going down? It's not just the Gina thing, and I think the Gina thing is a big part of it, but that's aimed at Disney as a whole, right? People are fed up with that. That's all throughout the Disney stuff. That's the point of the WandaVision and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier numbers going down. That's because people are just sick of Disney, and for a lot of people, the Gina Carano firing was the last straw. This is aimed towards Star Wars. This is why you see the official Star Wars channel plummeting in views. Not just the Gina thing. It's also nonsense like this. Okay? It's nonsense like this. And focusing on stuff like this. Nobody gives a damn about what Lando likes to do in the sheets. But things like this have never been the focus of a character in Star Wars. Okay? But you bring in all of these writers where this is all they want to talk about. Okay? Nobody wants to talk about what these characters are doing, unless it's Han and Leia. Because part of their love story was a part of the whole original trilogy. So this is just more stuff no one cares about. And then you do this to a loved character after you already threw him down a shaft in The Force Awakens. And then, we have to talk about the Chosen One still. Was Anakin really the Chosen One? And this isn't just some inverse article. They go through a bunch of stories about how, and this is new canon too, by the way. This isn't EU canon. They talk about how in a short story, which was probably written by Marvel, Yoda was wishing that the Chosen One would have been Leia. Or, maybe it was this other person that was the Chosen One. Maybe it wasn't Anakin. It's just... They just find new things. So we'll get a new Disney movie, a new trilogy. Oh, this person was truly the Chosen One, not legendary Skywalker. It's just getting ridiculous at this point. So keep it up, Disney. Keep destroying that investment you made. You're doing a damn good job. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. If you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.